Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're not going to be focusing on, Beyblading without a disc or a mod or something. Today we're just going to be doing a little new series I'm going to start where our main focus is on one Beyblade. In today's video, we're going to be focusing on Turbo Spryzen S4. One of my favorite Beyblades, though I know it's not the best. I love all Spryzens and Sprigans alike, just like I love all Valkyries. So let's get started. So first up is the layer. The layer is one of the most versatile layers in the game. Now, when the wings come out, this happens when you launch it really hard, but when the wings come out, these are supposed to prevent you from bursting. Now, of course, in Hasbro, it won't really affect anything since you can just push it in a few seconds, but the Kara told me it's a lot harder to push in. But this actually does help with attack power. When a Bey hits it, it actually launches the Bey harder, I believe. It gives it a bit more attack power. So it has right burst stoppers, or attack wings, whatever you want to call them. And it also has left spin ones. Because, oh, I can't get this one out. Dang it, there we go. So it has both burst stoppers. Now, why does it have both? Because if you take your ripcord, your Hasbro ripcord, put it right here in the center, just grab it, put it right in the center, there we go, and you twist it this way, now we are in left spin mode. So now the wings are meant to come out right here, which honestly helps a lot, because now this is a dual spin Bey, which means you can spin steel from right spin bays, and I don't have any left spin bays to show off, but you can also spin steel from left spin bays, which helps so much. Though it also means that you can also, smash attack and hit same spin bays a lot better. And this just gives Spryzen a huge advantage over other bays. Also, if you want the QR code for Spryzen, it's on my driver, and we'll get to that in a second. Next up is the disc / frame, sorry. So we'll start off with the disc. The disc is the Zero disc. This was the heaviest disc when it first came out. And I think when Turbo Spryzen came out, this was still the heaviest disc in the game. Of course, when Turbo Achilles came along, it came with the double O disc, which was quite a bit more heavy. But we'll talk about that when we get to Achilles' video. So yeah, not much to say about it other than it's really good. But the wall frame defeats this whole combo. Now, if you're wondering why it defeats it, well, if you launch, let me just show you a launch. I believe this is in left spin mode, so let me get my left spin launcher. If you launch Turbo Spryzen and it tilts, sorry, I'm gonna make it tilt. See, it just depletes your stamina in seconds. Sorry if you couldn't hear me. I said that it depletes your stamina in seconds. And also, look, Spryzen almost burst. I think the burst stoppers actually stopped it from bursting, which is good, which is very good. But yeah, the wall frame pretty much destroys your entire chance for survival, and it's really awful. I do not like this frame. I really do not. Though it is one of the heaviest frames. I can admit that at the very least. Next up, we have the Zetta S Driver. And here's the QR code for Spriggan. I don't know if this is the right way. Maybe it's this way. Yeah, but this is the driver for Spryzen S4, Turbo Spryzen. Now, the cool thing about this driver is that it has 3 modes. You see, you can just pull this up. You can just go 1, 2, 3. Simple as that. And you just push it into decided mode. So I'm going to show you test spins with each one, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on them. So this is the stamina driver. At least it's supposed to be the stamina driver. Go. See, that's the stamina driver. See how it moves? In my opinion, this is more of a balance type driver rather than a stamina driver. It doesn't really, do what a stamina driver does. It just chill in the center very often. It went around a lot, and then finally neutralized at the center. I feel like this is not meant for stamina. It's more of a balance type driver, so that kind of defeats it. Next is the defense driver, which is technically the Slingshot Mode for this way. When pushed in, this is technically Slingshot Mode. When pulled up, it's technically in battle ring mode or defense mode. Now the problem I have with this is that when you launch a Bay in battle ring mode, if you launch Spryzen in battle ring mode, ow, that hurt. But it just compresses inward. It just doesn't. It won't stay up. So do not in a defense mode. You're in slingshot mode. But here is slingshot mode. As you can tell, there's a lot of scraping action going on. Very loud because it's meant to, for Hasbro they have the Slingshot Stadium, which I do not own. I have the Hypersphere Stadium. Also, if you want I'll show off the Hypersphere QR code in a second when I finish this video. But yeah, it just scrapes a lot and then it just finally just dies in the end. But it's very fast, very attack orientated because it's meant for slingshot, and slingshot mode is an attack mode for all bays. Finally is the attack mode. This is actually more like the Quake Driver for Takara. I don't know if the Quake Driver is for Hasbro, but yeah, it's more like a foot. That's what some people call it. And let's just see how this one performs. Go shoot. In my opinion, it's a lot more tamed than the defensive driver, even though it's meant for attack. It doesn't really attack as much as it should. The defensive driver attacks a lot more. But yeah, overall, the Zetta driver isn't my favorite driver for mode change. If I had to choose between something like I have two mode changing drivers. I have Dimension and Zetta. If I had to choose between these two, I'd probably go with Dimension. It has a bit more life after death, and honestly the modes on it are a little bit better. It's just a lot more versatile in my opinion. Though in Hasbro, I would for sure probably go with Zetta because Zetta is a lot better than Dimension for Hasbro, because this one only has 2 modes while this one has 3, technically 4. Oh, I burst it. So yeah, now we're just going to do a few test battles in every single mode, which means we're going to be doing 6 test battles for every mode. We're going to put it up against Air Knight, and we're also going to put it up against Achilles, the 2 slingshot players that I own. I might do a few, like 1 or 2 battles with Brave, I don't really know, just for fun. But yeah, we're going to see how it does against a stamina type and then a balance type. So, in stamina left spin, it should spin steal, meaning that it should take the opponent's spin and it should gradually get faster. Now this should be a huge advantage, meaning that Spryzen should win, but I honestly highly doubt it because Zetta has 0 life after death, as I've mentioned. With 0 life after death, it's not going to help, and mixed with the wall frame, it's just not going to turn out very well, you see? I mean, I don't like frames in general because they always tend to scrape for me, but at least Air Knight has Eternal Driver, which helps it, keep on spinning. This driver is just not, this Zetta driver is just not that good for life after death. So now we're going to go defense mode and see how it does. If I'm not mistaken, stamina types should have advantage here. According to Beyblade logic, stamina types have advantage over defense Beyblades. Let's see if that holds true. There's some scraping action going on. Oh, there we go. Nope, the stamina type did not have enough, but it was right here actually, so I guess it did something. Also, when you're versing left versus right spin Beyblades, what I found is that the left spin Beyblade will not burst as much because, when a right spin Beyblade hits another right spin Beyblade, it sort of stops the layer from moving and it just goes like this. And it just meant to burst like that. For left spins, since they're stealing spin, they're kind of absorbing attacks. And in the end, it just turns into this, and it's something. So now we're gonna do attack mode. Let's see how attack mode does against Air Knight. Air Knight K4, I believe it's called. Go. Go. So now the attack type should have advantage according to Beyblade's logic. Okay, so I'm speechless. A few notes. The frame, the expand frame for Air Knight just popped off during battle. My expand frame doesn't actually stick onto my 12 disc. I don't know why. Yeah. And you know how I was telling you guys like left spin bays don't burst much against right spin bays? You can forget I said that because Spryzen just burst and my driver went over here, so get it. There we go. So yeah, my driver went flying actually. Okay, so attack type was supposed to have advantage, but clearly not. So now we're gonna go right spin. So yeah, now we're gonna start off right spin attack mode, and we're gonna use Air Knight. No, we're gonna use switch to Achilles. So Achilles, shoot. Wow, those were some pretty constant, and that was a slow burst. Not like it wasn't a slow burst. Technically, it was just a burst that happened really slowly. Also, I don't think I'm gonna use Achilles anymore. It bursts way too much. But my Spryzen actually gets stuck on my launcher when it's right spin. I don't know why. It just does. So we're gonna go back to Air Knight. Same mode. Shoot. Oh crap! I dropped my loop cord. I do that sometimes. I'm very bad. Go. Go. Let's see how it's down. Same spin, so spin steal will not be a problem in this fight. So let's just see what happens. There we go. You see, when Spryzen does smash attacks, it's so, in my opinion, when it's same spin, Spryzen's probably gonna win. It's a lot better with same spin. So let's go next mode. Next mode will be stamina, I guess. So go and let it. See, it got stuck on my launcher there. I don't know why. I think stamina mode's not gonna do much. It might win actually, but I don't think it's gonna be very effective because you know it's not really. It's more stationary attack. Yeah, see, there you go. Once again, victory for Spryzen. And finally, defense mode. The most crazy of them all. And it's gonna be really loud, so if you guys can't hear me, I'm sorry, go shoot. And oh wow. Okay, that was pretty devastating. If you guys didn't see, I don't know if it was caught on camera, but like Air Knight was hit and he went pa and it went straight down. That sound effect though. Pa. Sure. Pocketed myself. But yeah, Spryzen hit Air Knight. Air Knight hit here and just went straight down. And then Spryzen went in, pushed them around the stadium and ended up killing them. So, well, you know, beat them. So I think I'm just gonna do one battle with I think I'm gonna do two battles actually with our Wonder Boy, our Dark Horse, our Valkyrie, whatever. I don't know why I'm calling it right now. So we're gonna start off. What mode do you guys think? No, wait, this isn't a live stream. We're gonna go attack mode because attack types versus attack types. One battle. One match. And okay, I think that was a little unfair. I think you guys would agree with me that was a bit unfair. I kind of also all the wings came out and he almost burst. So I think that was a fluke for one. I think I just, you know, put Air Knight in a very bad position. I put Valkyrie in I put Air Knight in a good position to knock Valkyrie out. One Beyblade. Another one. Let's see who's gonna win this fight. Oh my goodness, no way. I doubt this is actually happening. Okay, so Spryzen's actually getting very close to bursting every single time. Wow, I'm surprised Valkyrie is losing. I mean, actually, why am I even launching Valkyrie second? Spryzen should be launched second. He is a balance fight. I mean, he should be launched first. There we go. You see, that makes more sense. There you go, see. When Spryzen is launched first. Valkyrie will take the win because attack types aren't meant to be launched first. That's not how Beyblade works. Attack types have no stamina, where balance types do have a bit more stamina. I'm still gonna launch Valkyrie first, just to see what happens. There we go. And Spryzen still lost. So I think that's gonna do it for this video. Tell me if you guys like this little series I'm starting, where I, explain Beyblades to you guys. So yeah, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments what you want me to do. There's no secret word this video. The next video I will be uploading, which I'm editing right now actually. Well, editing at the same time I'm editing the video I'm recording right now. Don't ask me why I didn't just finish the other edit. I don't know why. But yeah, that one will have a secret word, so stay tuned for that. And I guess I'll catch you all in the next video. See you guys. Bayverse out.